You're listening to Love Talk Live with the relationship expert, Jamie Bronstein, only on LA Talk Radio.
Hello and welcome to Love Talk Live. I'm your host, Jamie Bronstein, and today I have with me Lara Ziccardi and Kenny Horn. Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
So I met you guys because I was on your radio show called The Morning Buzz.
Yeah.
That's right. It was fun having you on.
It always is.
It was so much fun to be a guest on your show. And I don't even remember when that was. Now we're in March. When was that?
December. It was December, like mid-December.
December 8th or 9th.
Yeah.
So a few months ago. So, and it's great to see you guys again and have you on my show. So we are going to be talking about relationships, obviously, and dating. And there's a little surprise about the two of them that we'll get into in a little bit. But first, I'm going to read to you guys a little bit about my guest today. And actually, in their bios, will reveal what I was about to talk about. So we'll go with Lara first, ladies first. So Lara Ziccardi is a sophomore at Montclair State University in Montclair, New Jersey. There she is studying journalism and digital media and is also a part of WMSC, which is MSU's college radio station. At the station, she is the assistant producer of the morning show as of December 2021. There she met her current boyfriend, Kenny Horn, during the semester of fall 2021. Funnily enough, she was the one to replace him when he graduated, since he was the producer. They've been dating since February 6th, and at the station she has two shows: My Emo Phase, which is Mondays from 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern, where she plays all the music she listened to in middle school, and Happy Hour from Friday 3 to 4, which is a karaoke show. When she is not at the station, you can find Lara either with Kenny, hanging out with her friends, at her job as an audiovisual technician, or reading a book. Her current read is Bridgerton. Kenny is an alum of Montclair State University, where he studied television and digital media. He is the former producer of the morning show at WMSC, MSU's radio station. There he met Lara, his current girlfriend, during the fall of 2021 semester, and they started dating in December of 2021. They started talking and getting to know each other better. Then they became official February 6th, 2022 at WMSC. You guys must be so used to saying that, but to say it.
WMSC.
Upper Montclair.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, to me, it's a tongue twister just saying it once, but to say it a lot. Okay. Let's see. So Kenny, is an alumni. He has an alumni show. It's The Graveyard Shift, Fridays, 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. I'm always up, so maybe I'll tune in. In his spare time, you can find him watching TV with Lara, hunting for jobs, and planning out the next places he wants to travel to. So, bringing you guys up back again. Here you go. So, I love this story, and I would love to just share my experience of being on your show, because I think it'll be interesting to hear from my perspective for the audience right now, and then to hear from your perspective what it was like during the show when I was the guest. So
sounds good to me.
I'm on their show, and I'm so beyond impressed by them, because college students, and you guys actually won an award. You should put this in your bio. You won an award for being like the best radio show, right?
Yeah, no.
The
WMSC was the best college radio station in the country with over 10,000 students.
2021.
Of 2020, it was awarded 2021.
That's right.
Nominated this year.
Yeah.
That is huge, and I could tell. I mean, I was just beyond impressed by your abilities of interviewing, just the professionalism. So beyond that. So at one point, I don't know why, there was nothing about any conversation, nothing that would have led me to think this at all. But I think I just asked if you guys were seeing each other, didn't I? Or what did I say?
You said, and I quote,
okay,
"You two should date."
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, we just looked at each other after and went,
yeah.
You're right.
Okay. And so then I'll let you tell the viewers now. So after that, like what happened in life after that?
Well, I think it was that week I broke up with my ex-boyfriend.
Boyfriend at the time, ex now.
Ex now.
So it's all because of me that I brought you guys together. Thank you.
Yeah, honestly.
Thank you.
A very
much.
big push was you, honestly. And I kind of realized, wow, this guy is not treating me right. So I gotta skedaddle. And then you kind of just we're just there.
Yeah.
It was just so weird because during that entire process, you always said it's whatever you want and what's gonna make you happy.
That's true.
Yeah, I know. It was just really nice.
It was funny during the interview that we did with you because I remember specifically I wanted to interview you with her. I never told you that.
Yeah, you did.
I did?
Yeah. And then Ben, who's our assistant programming director, was going to do it with us. So it was going to be 3 of us. But he kind of just...
I didn't want that.
Yeah, he didn't want that.
But when I was setting this up, because I was the one to reach out to Jamie, I was like, I kind of want to do this with Lara. And at this point, she had known I was into her. And I never asked her out. I never did anything like that.
No.
Because I just told her because I needed to get over it. For me, my goal was to just be over her because she had that relationship, a long one. And I was like, I respect
By the
that.
way, Kenny, we need to see your face more. We need to see your face more. Okay, go on.
Stop being a mic hog, my guy.
Okay, go on. So you had told yourself she had a boyfriend. That was it.
Off limits, but I knew I wouldn't get over it. So I told her respectfully, and I gave her a lot of chances because I saw a lot of potential in her professionally. So the first thing I said to her was, hey, I have given you all of these chances, not because of how I feel about you, but because you proved yourself. And then I told her how I felt and saying, I'll get over it. I'm just telling you for my sake.
Yeah, this was end of November. It was November 18th, actually, a Thursday, after the morning show.
Sounds like somebody
before I was on the show.
Yes.
Yeah, no, she'd already known.
Conversation.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and Lara was like, okay, thank you for telling me how you feel, but I'm going to stay with my boyfriend for now.
The thing I said to you was it was complete honesty because
it hurt.
I'm an honest woman. I'm going to be an honest woman until I leave this earth. I said, if I was single, things would be different, but that is not the case for this scenario, you know?
I never asked her out.
Never.
Wait, and Lara, you that's all you said? Like no giving him hope of the future or no, like you like nothing.
No, I just said, thank you for telling me. I appreciate you telling me how you feel. And then I said, if I was single, things would be different.
Oh,
I never asked her out. And she was in that relationship for what, 3.5 years?
3.5, yeah.
It was serious.
It was from when I was 16 to end of 19.
Yeah, so I was like, not my space.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, a relationship that started very young. So you were a teenager. I mean, you still are.
I'm 20 now.
Okay. You were a teenager. But 16 is so different than college. I mean, high school is so different than college.
100%.
And Kenny's such a mature man that he probably brought out this maturity in you.
You did. And my ex-boyfriend, he was a year younger than me. So I was 16 when I started dating him, then he was 15.
I mean,
yeah, I know.
No, it's so cute. I mean, these relationships happen. And I mean, in the olden days, and even sometimes now, people meet that young and they end up getting married. My parents have known each other since 7th grade Hebrew school. They didn't date since then. They dated in college. But anyhow, but the point is that it is very rare, especially now, for relationships to start that young and then actually literally progress forever.
Yeah.
Okay. So then what happened?
So it was December 7th. You were helping
know all the dates.
I do know all the. I remember.
She's a girl.
I have my brain's like a little filing cabinet, and I just have everything in there. Mm-hmm.
And probably a journal. Okay, go on.
I remember nothing, so it's good I got her.
Yeah. But I remember it was December 7th and you were helping me with my stats homework. And I just kind of looked at you and I went, hey, I think I like you too. And at this time, I was still with my then boyfriend. And then from there, I just had to think, okay, what are the next steps that I have to take? And you said, and just was like, what are we going to do? Because I was still with him and I didn't know what I wanted. It was crazy. And the more I thought about it, the more I realized how he didn't really treat me well. So I told him, I think a few days later, I said, hey, I need a break from us. And he's like, well, what do you mean? Is there someone else? And I'm like, no. Which is actually not the
this honest woman. No.
No. With him, it's different with him.
No. That's important. Okay.
Because
not watching.
Yeah, because he would have blamed me. It gets worse though. So a few days later, I realized I have to break up with him. And I said, I can't do this anymore. I just can't be with you anymore. He's like, is there someone else? And that's honestly not the reason why I broke up with him. The reason why I broke up with him is because I realized that I do deserve better and I'm much happier without him. And that's basically what it is at the end of the day.
I remember when you told me that you also had feelings for me, my mind basically exploded. I was like, I don't know what to do, because I had kind of suspected it, but I was like, am I in my own head? Because after I told you, you invited me to hang out with you more.
No, that was
and
one
to text
time.
you more, but we never had before that, so that's more. Ha.
Okay.
But and then she would talk to me more. I'm like, am I in my own head about this? And then when she said, I was like, oh my God, I'm not in my own head. Now what?
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's the best feeling when your feelings are validated, or when your thoughts, when your intuition about how someone is feeling for you also is validated, that it's not just in your head. And it sounds like that's what happened. Like, you guys would spend time together. Kenny, you were feeling something, you were sensing that there was something from her also.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, it was weird too, because I've told you about this. A lot of the time, I would be kind of miserable around her because I knew I wanted her so bad, but I couldn't do anything about it, and I never showed that to you ever.
No, I never knew.
No, and it's because she like just been getting into this radio station, everything, and I didn't want my feelings to make her want to stay away, because I really did see a lot of potential in her. I didn't want me to have to ruin that. I got lucky.
Wait, by the way, I don't know if I told this to you, if I said this during the show before, that you sounded like Michael Bublé, but you also look like him. Did we talk about that?
Yes, we did. I feel good again. Yeah, we did. And I'm feeling good.
Are you feeling good?
Yeah. Do you sing?
No. Oh, no.
Okay.
You sing 3 notes.
Yeah, I'm tone deaf, so I actually can't hear singing properly.
Okay. Well, you can just continue looking like him and have a speaking voice like him, like his singing voice.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take it.
So let's talk about, for the viewers out there, want to hear about, so you guys are Gen Zers, correct?
Yeah.
Probably. Yes. Are we?
Yes.
Okay.
Gen Z starts from 97.
Okay.
I think.
What she says.
I think you're Gen Zers. So, and this, by the way, this show and you guys are old souls, and it doesn't matter, we're having a conversation. This could be advice and inspirational for anybody at any age. I want to know, but also I know that you're going to share this with your communities. So it's good for anybody who's starting to date also to hear these things so that they can prevent things. And then for the people that have been dating for a long time, you can look back at choices that you've made, and it's okay, because everybody's always been doing the best that we can. There are no mistakes, but now we can learn and get inspired, right? So I would love to hear from both of you, kind of just what you've learned so far in your dating experience, not together, but in your past, what you've learned from it, and which is what brought you to each other. So I guess, what did you learn from the past you really needed and you were lacking? And then being together, what do you think makes it work?
So that gesture was really cute. But the main thing I learned is that you don't have to beg for something that you truly deserve. Back when I was with my then boyfriend, I had to have a lot of talks with him about, I feel like you don't appreciate me. I just feel like you don't love me. And I had that conversation with him a lot of times. And I realized that I deserve so much better, and I deserve to be loved properly, and I deserve to have someone's 100%. So that's when I walked away, and that's when you came in, because you make me feel loved, you make me feel appreciated, and you're what I deserve.
Okay, and just from right there, I mean, I don't know if this is the times that we're living in or what, but it is. I mean, the awareness and how much people are talking about this women's empowerment, and from a young age now, knowing what we deserve, this was not talked about years ago. So I always get so impressed by younger people that already at your age know this, because it's going to save you from so much heartache in the future, you know? And not that, okay, you guys might get married. We never know, you know? But even within a relationship, you know, there are ups and downs, and there's like conflict and stuff like that. What I'm hearing you say is that you value yourself, and you value what you need, and you know your worth. And that is what every human on this earth should feel and know about themselves. So congratulations on knowing that, especially at such a young age. It is so impressive. Okay. Kenny.
My turn. So my dating history is kind of the opposite of hers. So she was in that 3.5 year long relationship. I had been in one month long relationship ever.
Okay, that's normal at your age.
Oh yeah, no, it's not bad or anything. It's just funny that we come from the opposites. But that relationship for me was very abusive and manipulative, and I came out of it in a very bad place. And picking myself up the pieces. I just want to say this. She just put her hand on my thigh.
Aww. And that's a lovely gesture. She's giving you love. She's showing that she's there for you. Okay, go on.
But after that, I really had to pick up the pieces, because I was at the worst place of my life. And I was already not. It's funny, we talked about before being able to appreciate yourself before you enter a relationship. Well, I didn't at all. And it only got worse after I met somebody who kind of brought out a lot of the bad things in me. Took me, I don't know, a couple years to kind of work on myself and get better. And that whole time, I would kind of try to veer into relationships, but nothing ever too big. And really, the biggest one was you. I was like, there's something different about her.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
But see, that's why everything's meant to be. Like, she needed to come into your life to show you, well, both of you guys needed to come into each other's lives to show each other that the love that you desire actually exists out there.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that whole idea existed up until I met you.
And once again, I do cry a lot. I'm not crying, there's just an eyelash, but I do cry a lot. I would not be surprised if I was crying, because I'm emotional. And I hope that you guys, and it seems like you guys are so grateful you're not taking this relationship for granted, because so many people don't get this experience until they are older. So you guys are an inspiration for any age, just to show that what you desire, what you deserve does exist, and to not settle.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. We really do feel like we deserve each other in a lot of ways. I remember we said it to each other A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah. I may consider myself super lucky, but I deserve it.
Me too. Yeah.
I love that because that's like this modern, I would say a modern statement, not just I feel so lucky, but then also I deserve it.
It's true.
I love that.
You can attest to this. I have the worst luck ever. All of it went to her. I got very lucky. All of it went to her.
I did too.
Okay. I'm sure nobody has bad luck.
Ooh, you haven't gotten to know me.
Okay. Here's the thing. Okay, still not crying, just an eyelash. Here's the thing about it's a little spiritual, a little nugget for anybody who's watching. If you believe this about yourself, that you have bad luck, you're going to keep attracting situations that are going to be bad luck, even though it's not bad luck. I would call it a negative circumstance.
I'll give you that.
I like that.
Manifesting.
Because what you focus on is what the universe gives you. So now we're doing a little therapy. Here's how you shift it. Okay, you can shift your whole life right now. If you focus on good things are going to happen to me, and things that are meant to be are going to happen to me, things that I deserve are going to happen to me, poof, your bad luck has just disappeared. And it doesn't mean that negative experiences won't happen in your life, because they happen to everybody. It's part of life. However, it's how you frame things. What can I learn from this?
I didn't mean bad luck in the way of things go horrible. I have a negative outlook on life. I meant it more in the way of I'll get something at a restaurant and they'll get my order wrong.
Coincidences, I guess.
Okay, but it's the same
mindset.
It's like, on a micro or macro level, it's the same thing. You probably subconsciously are going into restaurants and thinking they're going to get my order wrong.
Sometimes.
Okay, next time you go to the Red Lobster, you're going to walk in.
I've never been to Red Lobster.
Neither have I, but I would like to go.
Me too. I've heard good things.
Maybe we'll go to Red Lobster.
I'm hungry.
Take her on a date to the Red Lobster. Next time you go into a restaurant, just walk in and say, you know what, this is going to be a really good, positive meal. They're going to get my order right, everything. Also, do you guys go on proper dates, and do you have a favorite restaurant?
Well, our favorite restaurant's a diner.
Yeah.
That's cute.
It is the Arlington Diner, and it has the best cheesecake in the world. When I eat cheesecake, I become I ascend to another planet. It's bad.
You like astral project.
Oh, it's bad.
You melt a little too.
But we I do.
Yeah.
We also just got back from a trip to Rhode Island for a few days.
Oh, cute.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to be following your story. Can you guys make an Instagram page just for your relationship, please? So
maybe.
Yeah, that's up to you.
Are you Lenny? Oh, that's cute. Or Cara? Lenny.
We talked about this last night.
Yeah, we did. Well, I'm technically Kenneth. Do you want to be Lenneth?
Lenneth.
I kind of like that.
You want to be Lenneth?
Yeah,
sure.
We'll do Lenneth.
You got it. Lenneth?
Yeah.
Lenneth. Okay, so here we have Lenneth. We can change the name. Okay, so we have a few more minutes left. Anything else that you'd like to say about relationships in general? And then I would love for you guys to talk about your shows that you do. And also, Kenny, you had mentioned that you are looking for a job. So if there's anybody out there who's looking for talent,
please,
in the radio show business. Yeah. So, just any other, how about just one more inspirational, if you could leave the audience with, this is my inspirational, this is what I've learned the most about relationships, go.
What do you want to go first?
You can go first.
Okay.
I went first last time.
What am I allowed to say?
You can say anything. Oh God.
Anything. Okay. I feel like I have been to hell and back in my life in a lot of ways. And everything I have learned along the way is something that's brought me to where I am today. I say this a lot, that I've made a lot of bad choices in my life. Many. And I don't regret a single thing I've ever done, because I know that if I hadn't made those exact decisions, I wouldn't be exactly where I am. And that's with you.
Oh.
I feel like that's a wedding speech, and that was beautiful. Like literally, well, it's recorded, so if you ever need to go back for notes, but that is so beautiful. And once again, I am so beyond impressed that at your age, you have this perspective, and it's so beautiful. So just, I'm touched by your wisdom and
Thank
your
you.
like old soulness.
Thank you.
Okay.
I guess.
Sarah.
Yeah, I guess I'm up. I guess for me, it's just what I said before is words are really hard, aren't they? I think it's just knowing your worth, knowing that you are capable of love and deserving of love. That's the biggest mindset that I've learned along my journey, is that to appreciate yourself, because you're with yourself at the end of the day. And I know we say this a lot, but it's like we're two wholes together, not two halves. And and I think that loving yourself first before you love another person, so you can just be two wholes together, is really important. And doing stuff that makes you happy at the end of the day is the most important. And if you're happy with your person, hi person.
Hi.
That's the most amazing thing that could ever happen, you know.
Hi, other hole.
Hi, other hole.
I just got the chills. Okay, so yes, I always say that we're made up of light, made up of energy and light. And it's these two lights, two whole people that come together. And when two lights that are supposed to be together come together, it adds more light into this world. And I also love what you're saying about basically being in your integrity. Always just loving yourself and making beautiful choices that are aligned with loving yourself and who you truly are. And it does start with loving yourself, because through the law of attraction, that's how we bring in our match. And it sounds like, whether you guys were aware of it or not, you brought each other, you guys were brought together through the law of attraction. So let's see. Okay, we have 5 minutes. Feel free to, so you guys have 2.5 minutes each. Feel free to plug away.
You got more than me.
Sell yourself.
I don't even know what I got. Plug. Oh, our shows.
Yes.
I think
Yes.
my mind went somewhere right over my head. Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
I want you to go first.
Okay, I'll go first. So I just had my show, my emo phase, which is 12 p.m. Eastern to 1 p.m. Eastern. And basically, I play everything I played in middle school and high school. So that's anything from Fall Out Boy to Panic at the Disco to My Chemical Romance, anything of that nature. But funnily enough, today, and only for today, I might bring it back, I had a whole show themed my basic phase, because my junior year in high school, I became a little basic. So I played a lot of Drake, some Imagine Dragons, and I just took a trip down memory lane of, I remember when I tried to be somebody I'm not. That's basically what I did. And it was interesting. It was kind of funny, though.
Okay, so you were out of your integrity during that phase.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Always, yeah.
It happens.
I didn't feel myself during that time. But that's okay, because I found myself.
You're back.
I'm back. Oh, happy hour. Funnily enough, happy hour, which is now Fridays, 3 p.m. Eastern to 4 p.m. Eastern. It's a karaoke show, which is funny because we started that show together last semester. Yeah. Yeah. Just nodding.
It was your idea.
It was my idea. I wasn't board trained at the time, so you brought the show off the ground, and I was your co-host. But yeah, we just sang some karaoke. We just have a big group of people coming on. I forgot what we sang a few weeks ago. It's been a while. Spring break.
Well, we sang Accidentally in Love.
We did. That was a few weeks ago.
I like that song.
It's a great song. It was a couple weeks ago.
I think that was the best song we've done on Happy Hour.
It was very good.
We have yet to top it.
That's a really fun song. Okay.
Yes. Sweet Dreams is a good one too. But yeah, all fun stuff.
Gotta move on.
Hour.
Gotta move on.
Gotta move.
As you guys know, time. Okay. Plug.
No.
I don't have much. I have graduated. I'm not doing much, but I do have my alumni show, which not many people are given. So I'm very proud of the fact that I was given one. It's called The Graveyard Shift. It airs from 12 a.m. Eastern to 3 a.m. Eastern. I'm pretty sure you can why you can figure out it's called The Graveyard Shift. I have a lot of fun doing it. It's Fridays, but it's like the Thursday night into Friday. That people get confused with that sometimes. Other than that, please hire me.
Wait, and how do if you're not in New Jersey, can you tune in?
Yes, you can at WMSCradio.com or iHeartRadio with just WMSC. You can do that for any of the shows of the station at any time.
And the fact that you guys are on iHeartRadio is huge. Okay. Now, and you're looking for a job. What's your ideal job?
I would love to be in talent booking. So what I did with you, I would look up something that we need to find and try to find who can fit that mold and reach out to them and get them on whatever our program is. I would love to do it for radio, but really just talent booking. But I'm open to a lot of different things. On air would always be fun. You know what I mean? On air, just producing in general. I love radio. It was something I never expected to get into, but I'm loving everything about it.
Well, I'm sure that the right job's going to come to you because it sounds like you guys are both very good, wonderful manifestors. So thank you guys so much for coming on the show. This was a joy to have you guys. Congratulations on your beautiful relationship. And everybody can find me at therelationshipexpert.com as always. How about a hug or a kiss or something? That was a good shape. Shock.
Good job.
No, we are.
So thank you for joining me. And thank you everybody for joining me, and join us every week, 2 p.m. Pacific, Love Talk Live on LA Talk Radio. Have a great day or night, everybody.
You're listening to Love Talk Live with the relationship expert, Jamie Bronstein, only on LA Talk Radio.